That at least looks a lot better than it was. Hey, Will. That looked atrocious earlier. Oh, that looks nice. Look what I got here, Will. I've had this stashed away for some time. Yeah, this is way better, huh? That was kind of the issue when I got the last stream going. I was like, this just, if it's going to look like this, there's no point in even streaming. Here's this week's little beautiful masterwork that I did. Purple Montana sapphire and a pink one. So, yeah, my idea for today was to do a bunch of auctions, but it sounds like we don't know what's going on in your neck of the woods, Will. I haven't heard from Jesse either. Guess I should pop that up. Yeah, I'm kind of. We'll see how things go. I'll give it a little bit of a shot. I figured I'd start with like affordable auctions. Although with YouTube kicking me so much traffic right now, maybe I'd burn through that really quickly. I don't know. Let's see real quick. I have this whole container of amethysts. My idea for them was to simply auction them starting at $1, minimum bid $1, and just let it go from there. I'll give each one a 30 seconds to a minute before I move on. Let's see, I probably should have. See. There we go. There's something to put ones that don't get bid on in. Minimum bid $1. Guess if this doesn't work, since it usually starts slow, I can try to perhaps switch to something else momentarily. I think so too, because you're literally the only person here right now. And also, I'm pretty sure that's where like 90. Okay. I guess I'll do a show and I'll postpone all the auctions till tomorrow then. I guess I'll have to do another show tomorrow. I mean, there's no point in auctioning off. Grab all the things I was gonna auction off. Well, if motherfuckers are in a tornado shelter, do you guys not have the one thing? Internet in shelters? I imagine that could like screw with. One of the things I've got that's really pretty and I've been sitting on forever is this quantum cut fluorite. We'll just show things. If somebody wants to make a bid on something, they can, and we'll just start the bidding when, I don't know, we're done postponing. Yeah, I didn't know there was that type of a event happening there. I want to show this in its glory, damn it. This moonstone is absolutely gorgeous. Top tier. But yeah, postponing is probably going to be for the best. Yeah. No time like the present to experiment, I guess. Let's see that. Oh, God. Yeah. I see what you're saying there. I don't want to watch. I just want to read, dang it. I can read. About said northern parts of Alabama. Let's see, there's warning. Yeah, I'm seeing parts of Mississippi, around Jackson, violent tornadoes. I just want to see a map, damn it. Oh, the whole state's pretty much in red. Oh, you're good. You're good, Iris. The house is shaking. Wait, bro, perhaps you should head to a shelter. Be that if you got a shelter on premises, or I would think you'd have something on premises. Just so, Iris. It's fascinating. We think perhaps the weather currently is affecting it today. A lot of our viewers are going to be in a area that's under tornado advisory. So I'm just showing off stuff. And if anyone out there is like, hey, that's really nice, I want that, they're welcome to be like, yo, I want to buy what that shiny thing in your hand. Most of the jewelry's for sale outright. Some of the gems will be doing auctions on later, but I had a plan to do $1 auctions too, and a bunch of them. I think this is going to be about $1,000 this week. We'll run a little extra bit of a sale on it. I'm trying to. I need to go do some repolish. There's another Montana sapphire piece that I got. I wonder if there's any of this left. Magnetic shields on Iris. You should check out. There's a creator by the name of Isaac Arthur. He does a lot of interesting science, physics, or videos. Drown you? What's going on there, Will? Like, give me the update. Is it raining cats and dogs out there? This is a really cherry red fire opal. Scoot all this stuff over for now and just start showing off some random rocks. If things we Wow. So it is just pouring. That sounds quite insane, man. We'll just show some garnets for a bit. What we'll do. Yeah. I would be interested to fact check that video. Not that I think it's misleading, I just don't know. And science is always fun for me. So, I'm totally down to go do some fact checking. It sounds plausible, but a lot of things sound plausible. Hey, Faith. How are you doing? Well, I'm glad you're having a good day off. Oh, first one I showed was $20. My bad on that. Up next, 12. Doing all right. It's been a little slow. I'm kind of stalling for people to show up. I know there's some, a lot of the people in Alabama right now are having struggles with weather related issues. So I put off a bunch of my auctions that I was going to do today. This garnet, this orange is just pretty. From what I've seen, general consensus is any method that takes less than several 100,000 years to terraform Mars would require it to be completely uninhabitable while we did it. We could bring a lot of water to it. We would just have to do so by bombarding the planet with comets. Kind of be cool. Got 30 on that one. Ooh, Faith. I have you here. I have something you would probably want to know I have. Ow. Because it's yellow, orange, green, purple. I have a moldavite pendant in sterling silver for $80. It's a refurbish that I did, which is why I can't normally make things that cheaply. I figured at that type of a deal, I've shown it a couple of times, but you were one of the people I was thinking of when I snagged it because I was like, I know some people who really like their space created rocks. That one wasn't created in space, but it was created by something that came from space. 10-4. Yeah, we're early on the space rocks today. Hey, Quad. I do, yes. Another one of those purple garnets. That one's 14. Yeah. Quad, I wish I could join you up in those mountains. Why indubitably? Well, we could talk about those custom rings. What's your thought on them, buddy? Yeah, I can do that for you. I'll put it on hold for you. What's up, Will? Do you want to see the little melee colors that I have for those custom rings? Absolutely. It seemed like the perfect thing for you too. So wait, you want blue on one side and green on the other, and you want me to pull the gradient in between? As I need the income very badly right now. And that is, I'm gonna grab I'll be right back. Because normally the color goes, like the spectrum goes like this. However, yellow. So you want, because gradients are, oh, trust me, this tray is not quite enough to take one far. Reds. So, like, how am I supposed to transition from now that I pull the colors that you request. I that's I know that's why I'm saying this is because I know gradients and um you you hand me one that's a wee bit difficult. Some of those colors are a little jarring to just transition. It's not gonna help. They're close to the same size. These are all small melees. But like, yeah, red, you transition into red using orange. You transition into orange using yellow. I don't have any like purple blues. I have greens to blue though. I could do green to blue. That would be no problem. I'm just yeah, that's a bit of a challenging request. Purple blue. But yeah, I get that one. It's the green to red. No, Iris, yellows and oranges were pulled from the possible choices. That's why I was like, I don't know how to do that. A phrase that is not so much in my vocabulary most days. I'll play with it and see what I can magician up for you. See, I think I showed this one for $8. Another one of those purple garnets. Oh, it probably would go help transition into it, Iris, if it wasn't this. You claim this purple garnet? I gotcha. Up next, another purpley. Never watched that one myself. It's easy to be tired these days. $14 on that one. I know what you mean there. I spent the last year doing that. It starts to drag on you. Heck, I've been putting in like oh, job requests. We are running some insane sales right now. For instance, both of these pieces I have for $1,000 at the moment. I guarantee you I will not do that for long. I'm just trying to get ahead. Or fuck, I'm just trying to get caught up. Tanzanite, aqua, and diamond one, and this fire agate Superman pendy. Yeah, hard times, huh, Will? Got some good deals going. Yeah, that Tanzanite piece is a very, very pretty piece. I have a feeling if he could afford it, the moment I said 1,000 on this, it would have been sold. Exactly. And they don't always happen at the same time. Remember a couple years back, you got the deal of by far the best deal I've ever given anybody when you got one of these suckers and like 3 other pieces with it for I'll take it in Bitcoin. Just transfer right over RH. God, I wish I knew how deep that specimen was mined. And that's a big one too. Like that's bigger than the one you've got and the one I've got. Is this a Tanzanite specimen? A piece of beautiful crystal. No, no, I have not licked it. Mainly because I don't know how it. Here's here's something you might want to know about tanzanite before you go licking tanzanite. There is a giant wall around the only mine in the world that produces these crystals. And the government very, very tightly controls the crystals leaving because countries or corporations from America and other countries have been, buying tanzanite for pennies to the dollar, and the Tanzanian don't get anything. So, I don't know how this got out, but I'm not taking a chance and putting my tongue on that. In all likelihood, it was probably a thermos or some shit. I don't know, but still. I'm just pointing out on the tanzanite. Tourmaline, I'm a little. I'd be a little less reserved about. I ain't putting. I don't know. I don't know how it got out. No clue. That one's 7. Another purple. God. Whoa. Why did you not? No. Oh, God. In all fairness, I think we're still burning through the pre-wall material. As the cost speculations have changed over time. Like, heck, pre-wall, some guy found like a boulder, a literal boulder, and then, if I remember correctly, he basically sold that boulder of tanzanite to fund building schools in his village and stuff. It was an interesting story. I don't know, like, if there's like some level of corruption there that was not told in that story. It probably always is. I'd love to get the story of that guy's life. Because then he ended up finding the second biggest piece not too long later. It's almost. Yeah, I have no clue what happened there. Is interesting, though, that 2 of the biggest pieces found were found by the same person. Yeah, it's probably an early import, especially with the time period I acquired them. Yeah, the government control was only only really started in 2019, 2020. I mean, like the hardcore zealous control. They tried small implements first, but they had to get pretty authoritarian about it. Yeah, very recently. $5 on that. One of the earliest tanzanite scandals that ever came about was in the early 2000s when JTV was selling tanzanite, and somebody straight up linked the mine and a picture from JTV to the Taliban, and it caused some real, yeah, some real unhappy feelings. Can't remember if it was the Taliban or Al Qaeda that they had put the two together with. Probably Al Qaeda. It was right around the September 11th thing when it became a deal, a big deal. You know, obviously. It's like diamonds. I try to ethically source my diamonds. These are all reclaimed. So instead of letting some company buy these and then resell them as if they're brand new, I buy them for about as cheap as that company does, and then I sell them really cheaply. Yeah, I've got a few of these boxes. Oftentimes they'll just put one diamond in a box, but it's like at $10 a box. God, I almost set that big one in this when I made this pendant. Because since I done showed all these, so this is I need to get a weight on this anyway. A 90 point old mine cut diamond. Thank you. Yeah, I put some work into that one. So this isn't the modern round brilliant cut, which sometimes you can tell. Let's see if I can get us close enough. in the very center, there'll be what looks like a little facet because they cut the bottom, the point of the diamond, the very, very point flat. If anyone's wanting to take an old diamond for use in a made in America affordable engagement ring or something, let me know. I'm considering doing a 3-stone. Not completely sure yet. Okay, let me there. Yeah, this one turned out fairly nice. See if I can show this off. 1.05 purple Montana sapphire, a 25-point pink, and then a carat of diamonds set into this thing. I'm asking 3,500. Those diamonds. Got the lotus flower backing, or basket for the back. And a chain. Okay. Now that I've shown off all of these, what next? I could try restarting the $1 auctions, I guess. Kinda. I don't know. Will's having some issues with tornadoes, along with most of the people in that part of the nation. Are you? Is it getting any better there? Because that mean... Nope. Perhaps I'll do another line of, I don't know, show off some tansies, I guess. $40 on that one. I need to remember that is a lot stronger than I'm used to. $40 on this one. Same on that. We got 50 on this beauty. $40 on that. That one is 15. 18 on this one. Make a really pretty line bracelet with these. And 40 on this one. Keep telling myself I should try that. Hey, Dub. Hope you're having a good week. Yeah, God, I really want to do one of those types of projects so badly, Iris. That'd be so dope to do. The peridot rough I have is not very clean. I've got them in hand real quick. A few aquamarine. I've got $9 on this one. The color is really nice. Chat GBT and DeepSeek against each other. I wonder how they feel about that. I got 20 on that one. What do you mean ChatGPT is lazy? This princess cut that's almost a carat, 0.9 for 35. Is way underpriced, I feel like. And this heart, which is 7. Where are the opals? I just No worries, Iris. Okay, so 3 different stones for this run through: citrine, opal, and fire agate. Figure might as well show off the citrine I've got. Up first, I have this one for 20. It has really good color to it. And this one for 5. For 25, have this beast. I'm going to say same on this one. Been hiding for a minute. That stone is a dazzler. That is, yeah. This one's just like got a stupidly good polish to it. One of the ways I know a really nice stone is when they've polished even the girdle. I imagine this was originally like 100. Another one with a really nice polish. This one's gonna be 12. Exactly, yeah. It's got all of the keys that make for a good cut. You don't see that in citrine all the time. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to the cushion cut real quick. I think, yeah, its problem is the clarity. I think there's a cloudiness to the stone, just ever so slight. This one I can see they didn't quite polish the rim as well as they did the rest of the stone. Still a really nice stone, especially color-wise. Begs the question. Yeah, they polished the rim on this. Right? Speaking of rose quartz, I got this beautiful rose quartz just chilling out. They really are. Concave cuts look great. I wish I could find some like sapphires with concave cuts in them. I wouldn't even complain if those sapphires were synthetic. I've seen spinel with concave cutting, but beef. Yeah, it's about the color. I would agree. You know, there was an entire era that loved that color, Will. I can't explain it. I don't know why, but they did. See, I got 20 on that one. Same on this one. I think all of these are 20. This one's really nice crystal. Building paint? See, I don't know. I've always disliked that color. And yeah, it was a different generation for sure, Dubs. Like the 70s and perhaps 80s. Not exactly sure. Kind of like how they say millennials do everything in gray and white. Personally, I want to bring back a Victorian feel to my house. I like natural wood. I want to mix between like Victorian and cyberpunk. Ooh, yeah. Feel that, Dub. I feel that. No doubt, Dub. I Part of the reason is because the theory is it's not as stable. It won't last as long because, it doesn't like taking showers and stuff, but I've seen crazing in all opal, so I don't buy it. It may not Australian may not lose its color, but it still just cracks for no reason. Like just fine, been sitting there for 10 years, then suddenly one day snap. Why? Cuz the opal felt like it. I don't know. I really think Waylo Opal has a lot of huge perks. Like, that opal is full spectrum. Huge. I don't think I've yet to have any piece of black Waylo that I don't just call smoked either. Not that I really care if it's smoked. I mean, I personally don't have anything against it. As a matter of fact, I have one of those chilling out nearby too. Hey, Ken. By the way, when I get done off of this stream, I'm gonna go post this up on Instagram for $500. If anyone is interested, just let me know. That is half price what I would normally do on a large piece like this. This has got some really, really pretty tourmaline in it, including that one in the center is a purplish, bluish purple. Spinel, more tourmaline, and tourmaline. Yeah, that's a flat out steal. Anyone want to guess how many ounce? There's probably an ounce or two of silver there. At least one. Also, I think my brain's doing a calculation. Give me a moment. Yeah, sure. $500 on this wrap that is front and back. This is one of my older ones. It's got a really nice tourmaline in it, so can't really go much lower than that. That and the gold in it. It would work for that, Iris. It really would. It depends on where you live. You might not have an issue leaving that in your car up here. I don't know that I would either, but depends. Depends on the car too. I recently helped a gentleman who only comes up here a couple times a year, and he literally rents a fucking car garage and has a Benz up in that garage that just sits there. I'd leave it in that car because, like no one ever has access to that car. Although I don't think I could bring myself to just own a car and just leave it in a garage personally. Probably eat at me. Like, that car could be doing somebody some good. Fire agate that I cut and polished. I do 35 on that one. $75 on this one. I feel like that's a hell of a deal on this one with that like crazy amount of flash going on in this piece. Let's see. I got 40 on this one and 20 on this one. Why am I cold all of a sudden? This is bullshit because I'm going to turn the heater on and then I'm going to be too hot and I'm going to whine. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Be right back. Before I go, though, since it kind of matches, anyone else like superb moonstone? Put a sweater on. No doubt. That's actually, I'm going to go throw on an extra shirt. Yeah. I do not know the origin of this one. I just know it is one of the more beautiful ones that I have on hand. See, now, Iris, before I go, shirt or extra shirt, that sounds more like something I would do. At least then somebody who I know and is doing me a solid on top of it. I'm helping them. Like, yeah. Still no Jesse. So does Jesse. I feel bad because I originally swooped it from him, but he hadn't given me an affirmative like for the first couple weeks that I had it, and I am really, really struggling. So I was like, well, he probably doesn't want it then. So I was like, we'll just auction it. And then we'll see who wants it more eventually. That being 5.5 carats, I really, really did consider just recutting it too. So I was like, how deep do those inclusions go? And that's where I noticed that thing. And I was like, I'd probably lose more than half the weight to cut this. Dubs, I'm kind of with you on garnets. Actually, I got a few of those, not too crazy far off. I know, Dub. The last time I had a big one like this that was like VVS, somebody ended up snagging it for prices that were specialty and garnet. Oh, nice. I hope I wish we could get a better mail system with people in Pakistan, because I have found some really good vendors over here, but something almost always goes wrong with shipping. And if I end up getting the thing, I get it like 6 to 8 months later. That causes problems. Damn, that's big. That's a pretty big one. I think the biggest I got that's actually clean is a 4 carat. I'm not even sure. Somebody wiped me out of my nice big ones. Okay, so I went through all those. Hey, Iris, how well do you know Instagram? I think that's facetable. I think I can facet that one too. Since I'm going on a faceting run right now with my sapphires. Oh, I know. Although, oddly enough, my favorite one that I've ever seen had an inclusion in it. Most amazing lily pad inclusions on a 10 carat opal. I wanted that so badly. rough Any rough rock or gem specimens? Not like I mostly have these, which run in the 10 to 60-ish range. I might have a couple, but I don't know what they would be priced at right now. Other than these ones that I have. 23 and 24 up close. Will do. I've also got some in the tumbler right now. This one is, God, I can't remember what I said, like 35. This one's going to be 75, 80, probably 80. No problem. It takes me way too long to cut those things. Shell of a beetle kind of does. I'm going to check that. And the reason I ask, Iris, is because I'm trying to figure out how to tag people for giveaways. Or, how to do the tagging thing where somebody wants to do a giveaway. They're like, I don't know, share with 2 people or something, and it actually sends that person like a private message. And you can somehow see that somebody did so. Right. And that's like the whole reason I cut those by hand, is because I have ideas like that. I think the app, whatever does it, I just need to test it because I'm going to do some giveaways over the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That way, like, as long as people, or to enter, people just comment and tag somebody in the comments so that I can see they tag 2 people or whatever, and it starts drawing more people to the Instagram so that I can get more people seeing it and all that. This is a sapphire specimen. I am asking 40 on this one. These specimens are so just interesting. That was fun. Right? Such a gorgeous, gorgeous amethyst. I won't lie, part of me made this because I could. But part of me is also hoping that someone will see it and be like, $200 for that? It's mine. I should be charging twice that, but. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, you did. Did you just teleport from across the household to your keyboard for that one, Will? Thank you, Will. Needed that. Ah, man. I'm going to miss that one. I'm proud of this one. I did a good job on this one. I hope someday I can do another something like this. Well, I need to get one of those snowflake amethysts. Throw me in another $100 on it, and I'll get a snowflake amethyst for the next one. I'm kidding. You can do it on your time, but I want to make another so bad. Yeah, I'm planning to do a couple giveaways on the Instagram just to try to, build a following there. It's gold and it's smaller. They're two very different things. Don't get me wrong. This is something special in its own right. It's just not quite. There's something about that thing feels like it's a crown. It's like looking at the sun. Can't disagree with that. I guess. Show another wrap. 500. 400. I'll take 400 on this. Yellow sapphires. I think it's like a 4.5 carat opal, if I remember correctly. And that wrap is solid. Very solid. Towards the end there, I couldn't even fit, like I was struggling to fit the wires in to close out that back. Yeah, it definitely has a crown-like construction to it for sure. I'm asking 400 on that one. $5 on this one. I'm starting to feel like I'm starving. I hope he's okay. Well, here. You know what? I'll just start doing a few of these. Amethyst or whatever gems I happen to pull up. Minimum bid $1. Give them 20-30 seconds a piece before moving to the next one. I'll set that on 2. This one. This is the 5 carat that I have currently. I'm planning to do an auction on it when there's more people. So we might have to just do it over on Reddit. Or wait till next week. It's not a bad little gem. That reminds me, I want to wait on this one. $2.2. $1 minimum bid. That's a rather nice one. You know, Iris, I'll probably give that a shot because we actually attempted with Reddit, but things did not go as planned, including the first time I tried to go live. We had problems this morning. Put this on number 3. Wait, what? Mentioning it where? It doesn't show me where it was shared. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't even want to get into the psychology of why people downvote over there. I mostly ignore it. Which one? Yes, all of these are up for $1 right now. Uh, I've got them kind of laying them out. The last one was on 4. $1 bids. Got $1. Watching the little timer over there. Give it another 15 seconds and then we'll just say it's yours. The old crap in the world. Auto corrupt just fucking got you good. I was waiting for that to happen. It's like autocorrect just fucking screwed you. Thank you. Watch this witchcraft. Not quite the same one. Thank you, Will. We'll set that on 4. It is a deeper purple. Oh! And he bids 5. Hey, Jesse. Good to see you. I'm going to call it on 5. Jesse, you home yet? Or, something to that effect? I don't know. We might or might not have been waiting to see if her for you. No, hemorrhoids is the one who's been who's been waiting for you to show up. I can't believe that sentence just came out of my mouth, but it did. Oh, oh, the others, you didn't just forget the password, huh? This fluorite. Got a fluorite, tanzanite, peridot, and a fire opal. I figure we will start with the with where the no one. Oh, the pair you did. You hit 5 and no one else bid, so I called it on that because I mean I wasn't trying to make millions on those stones. This one, on the other hand, I do believe we're at 1. Put it in Jesse's box. Is that pair right there? Slip that over there. Well, thank you, Jay Lynch. I appreciate you joining. Thank you very much. That little bit of extra income helps more than I can even explain. So I do believe we have a bid of 105 currently on this peridot. After the pendant, he might have meant that. I'm not. He got to win it first. This is a very nice cushion cut. Alas, it does have a couple inclusions. 'tis unfortunate, but also fortunate because it isn't a, $800 stone. Bit of an opportunity there. I see 110. I see 111. $115. I appreciate the easily mathable numbers. Thank you. Not that I will cry. I'm cool. I'll just let it play out. I'm totally okay with it. We can have some fun towards the end of where, or yeah, going for a few hours so far. I'm cool with it. Wait, how can you bid 0.6 of a penny? Next thing I know, freaking will be bidding in some obscure amount of crypto coin that I'll have to go convert. I bid 5 dozen eggs. Oh, you might have a solid point there. I always figured they rounded up or some BS on that somehow, or caught you on, every 10 gallons. I never really considered that. If I had the property, I'd probably take it. Yeah, how did we jump? Like, was that some sneaky stuff there where you were bidding 1/5 or 115 and then just switched around the 1 and the 5? so that it was 151 and the your opponent didn't notice? What happened there? Because I do now see 152, and I looking back, I see your. I see. I see what you're. Yeah, yeah, that might be on. So I do believe we were at 116, but then I see 152. Uh, I'm cool with that 152 being retracted because that's a huge jump. Or you can keep it. You know, we can. Power bidding is totally acceptable here. If you just want to bid $50, it makes it go quick. I have not retracted, nor will I. Yeah, it don't matter. Typeflation. This is one of those events, you know. We put on nice clothes and pour some Monster. Vapes and cigarettes and joints floating around, you know. Just enjoy the proceeding. However, that does put us at 152 then, I believe. Yeah, the decimal broke my brain too, and I didn't even notice the wait for the next opportunity. Fair enough. Congrats, Will. Yeah, just a wee bit. I start this one at 60. Call it my end of the day. We're getting pretty close to 4 p.m. This is a tanzanite, a 62-point tanzanite. Really pretty stone. Emerald cut. You know, we could. This thing's almost big enough. I could make a pendant like the one you picked up a little earlier. SC60. I wish if that was a sapphire at that size, That'd be a couple $100. And it'd be a really, really nice sapphire. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Yes, tanzanite is cheaper than sapphire. I see 61. Oddly enough. I don't think that will always be the case. Eventually, I have a feeling tanzanite will surpass the price of sapphire. I see 62. This tanzanite? Yep. That's a fair point. I had forgotten about those being in consideration. Uh, yeesh. I see 63. Unless I have another bidder, I'll going once. $63 going twice. $63 going thrice. Where's my hammer? My hammer is up. It is really pretty. Sold for 63. I don't think it's quite right. I don't know. I'm considering if I should call it a stream because it. Jesse, I do know you like fire opal. You also might be interested in this. Any interest in either of these two? I'll just cut you a flat number on. purple fluorite, Mexican fire opal. Fire opal cannot be that heavy. Fire opal? Give me 1 second here to feel like they're lying to me on the weight. Yeah. £80. Cherry color though. I would say both of them are pretty soft. Opal is kind of soft too, but yeah, fluorite can be a soft one. 35. It's soft, but it's immaculately cut. Put in your box. I don't see like the two people that would normally bid. Are you and Will? Figure I'd toss one more in before calling her today, though, if you were interested. I'm gonna have to start cutting some of these. Well, not pear shapes, of course, because this one? Or did you mean that other moonstone? You did mean the other moonstone. The ice cube? My machine's not really capable of it, Iris. Not doing a good job. Yeah, no, this one wasn't going to be an auction. Jesse had inquired about this one back. He was just asking to see, the live video of it, since this is the best way to get said video. I can get more like these, but they're like 200, 250, 300. They start getting expensive. They start getting really expensive really quick, guys. Like, I've got a couple more, but they're just something that I can't do deals on because I can't get them cheaply. So I can't like throw some stupidly nice number out there. I just never run into them at a stupidly good price. I know. I would love to get a bunch of these and like just deal in moonstone like this, but heck, this one's been around for several years now. They're not, it's hard to find them being as clear as this, as big as this, and with such an amazing full flash. They are a gorgeous one. I will do so. Thank you, Jesse. And with that, I do believe I will call it a day. I'll have to find a container to put that in because it's going in a hard container of one kind or another. Everyone, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and especially through the technical difficulties we had getting the stream up. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Faith, I've got this put back for you. Will, I got your box. I'll start working out some gradients for you. Get that boxed up. Iris, that's a good idea. I'll put one of those, or try to put one of those together, see if that might do some good. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and we will catch y'all sometime on the flip side. Be safe, everyone, especially with that weather.